rearrange. Yeah, the Genesis.
Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to the iTipWell report. My name is Iveriani. Hope all is well with you. So today I'm bringing you my third vinyl for my birthday edition. It's a 7-day vinyl review, and today I'm ecstatic. I've had this vinyl for a very long time. It is limited edition. It's the Baby Huey story, the living legend. Oh my goodness, where do I start? So anyway, this is the cover. This is a legendary artist that I wish was still living to this day, because when you start reading about, like, I did some research on him, we start reading about his pain and things he's have dealt with and stuff, and him transitioning at 26. That's pretty young. You're like, wow. So anyway, so this is what the cover looks like. This came out February 1st, 1971. Unfortunately, I realized that Baby Huey, he had transitioned a year before this project came out, so he didn't get to enjoy, you know, as far as seeing his release. And they said it didn't do as well until people really started scoping out, and it was getting a lot of samples and stuff, and it just became a classic project. So so this is what the cover looks like. This is Baby Huey. His born name is James Thompson Ramey, and he was from Richmond, Indiana. And he was singing a lot. He had a band, and he ended up moving to the Chicago soul scene, and he developed a fan base there, and people just loved him. So I love this cover. I didn't see the credits for the photography. I'll probably see it somewhere else because I was looking, but I love it. I love the afro. This is him, and it's just fire, right? So this is what it looks like. And then on the back, he looks like, this is him. They say he was really tall, and he looked like he's at a library, but I noticed that he has like a cookbook. So if you notice in this album, this tune, if you listen to this artist, he talks about food, he talks about spam, he talks about a little bit of food, like he likes good food, he likes beautiful women. So this is what he looks like. I love the picture. You know, he have his own sense of style, so I like that, right? So I initially got this a few years back at Record Store Day. So I'm gonna tell you, I had the cover. This is what the cover looks like. So this was a Record Store Day fortune. Like, they were doing a cash. They were doing $1,000 like raffle or whatever. And I was so busy with working, I didn't get a chance to see if I won. That's crazy, right? But overall, this is an expanded 2 LP deluxe edition. So if you have this vinyl, you better hold on to it for dear life, because when I found out about him, and I found out through listening to a Ghostface song, you know I love Ghostface, he's one of my favorites, and I was like, yo, what is that? Who produced that? And then I did the research, and it just brought me back to Huey, right? So I was like, I want to get this album, and I saw it on Record Store Day. Don't ask me what year, because I don't even remember. And I was like, yo, I gotta get it, and it was not cheap. So this is a vinyl. When you open it, this is how it looks, so you get an idea. And so I'm gonna zoom up to you in the front. So this is what it looks like. They have some pictures of him performing. And he performed everywhere, from which I was told. They got pictures with him in his van. They also have, which I was surprised, a letter from his manager. So I appreciated that. And the manager was like, this was my friend. I didn't see him as an artist to make money off. And it was really, really good. If you ever get a chance to get this deluxe limited edition, or if you could find it, please read this. I would like to take the time to read this, but I know people attention span is not too intense to pay attention, but it's really, really nice. I'll probably read it maybe another time or whatever, like really quickly. But okay, so this is the pictures. So I was looking for like the credits of his band. I see band member like names right here, but they don't really go into depth with the band names and just individuality or whatever. But I see that it's 8 people. So when he's signing, I think there's a picture of like him signing a deal or something. It was a bunch. It was the band behind him, and from what I read, he loved his band. He supported his band, you know. And then over here, what I noticed, they clipped out a lot of, if you could see, a lot of postings of like when he died at the age of 26, and unfortunately in a motel. And to me, that just seems a little suspicious. But, yeah. And then after that, it do have the credits in here. Let's see. Here's the credits. Because they're, like, mixed all over. Okay, so you got credits here. Right? And that's side 1, side 2 of the vinyl. And then they got credits at the bottom part. So it's on the left-hand side. So that's where you'll see the credits, right? All right, so open it, and then it came with a turntable mat, which I thought was dope. It was free. It's called Run Out Groove. So that's fire. I feel like if you are a DJ or you're an artist and you want to do some merch, I don't really see anybody doing this. So this would be a dope way to do merch for DJs. That's just me, or vinyl collectors like me, or people that love music. I would do merch for that. I would put my logo in that, right? All right, so you're gonna open the first part. So it comes in a really nice, let's see, it comes in a really nice sleeve. Let's see, I want to make sure I give y'all the right one. Okay, so this is what it came in. The sleeve is definitely not cheap. And then this is the back. So this is side A right here. And then this is side B. So you know we're gonna carefully take out. Always supposed to hold a record like this. Let's see. So I'm gonna show you side A. This is side A. Ooh, it's beautiful. Brand new. I like to keep my records clean. And this is how I like them to look, right? Because I had this record for a few years now. So on side A, it has Listen to Me. Mama, Get Yourself Together. A Change Is Going to Come, right? And then I turn over to, what's this, side B. It has Mighty Mighty, Hard Times, which is my favorite tune, California Dreamin', Running, and One Dragon, Two Dragon, right? So this on that side. All right. Put that back in there so it could be nice and safe. All right. So it also came with another like flyer, which I think is dope. It is like a bio kind of talking about Baby Huey and his band. Also, it showed a lot of his handwriting notes, like stuff, the old school way they did it, a label where they handwritten everything out. Like Baby Huey and the Babysitters, that was the name of his band. And they talk about the time, the length they took to record this, and just the way he write everything out, the mastering. So you would see that. I don't know if you can see that, like right here. I thought that was dope. They showed that. It's like very vintage. And then a whole bunch of stuff up here. And then they have some pictures of him performing. These pictures are actually pretty decent. So it's like pictures of him performing. They said he drew a huge crowd in Chicago. He's performing in New York, different places. And people just loved him and loved his energy. They said this manager, when I read the letter, the manager said that he was definitely just a human being and straight to the point. And you know, he was a truth teller. He's gonna tell you what it is, right? Okay, so on the other side, I take out the other vital. So what I will tell you with these projects is 16 tunes on here. And so what happened is they have first part of this vinyl project. They have him, Baby Huey, like vocals and singing. And then the second part of this project, they have instrumentals, I guess, if people just want to play the music. So this is the C side, the second vinyl, as you can see. And then this is the, what else side is this? This is the D side, the other side of the vinyl. Sleeves is in good shape. Pull it out carefully. And cut. Okay, so C side. This is the C side. Beautiful vinyl. Love the labeling. He was labeled. He signed to the legendary Curtis Mayfield label. Is called Curtum Records. So on side C, it's Little Linda Turn On. That's an instrumental, running instrumental. These are unreleased instrumentals. Then you have Hard Times instrumental. You Make Me So Very Happy instrumental. And then you have side D. Nice label. And this is Mama Get Yourself Together instrumental. Turn On To Me instrumental. Mighty Mighty instrumental. And Aquarius. These are instrumental. Produced by the legendary Curtis Mayfield. Right? So this is the second vinyl. I'm gonna put that up. Right? And so it comes with another flyer. It's just like, which I thought was dope. This is a super limited edition. It tells you how to take care of your vinyl. Don't store it in hot places and all of that. I have to do a video on that. And then just other stuff from that. So, like I said, the first release for this vinyl project was a year after he passed, February 1st, 1971. And then I see, and I'm looking at my notes, and then I see they did another release in 2018, Rhino Entertainment. So this limited edition vinyl is under Rhino Entertainment, which is dope, right? And then the genre of this at the time was R&B soul, and then it slowly, as times transitioned into like the 70s, he started doing psychedelic soul and funk and rock. So it's like a mixture of everything. And he's also, the release of this was in the US, the UK, as well as France. And what else? This is distributed under Warner Music Group Company. And so we're gonna go through the songs, right? So the songs, like I said, is 16 tunes. Listen to Me. I like Listen to Me. It reminds me, this tune it has a lot of energy, a lot of 70s vibes. So I like that. Mama Get Yourself Together. I thought it was gonna be like some singing on here, but it was just really an instrumental. It's Mama Get Yourself Together. It sounds like something that would be played on Sanford and Son show. It also sounds like something they would have played on the George Jefferson show. Remember, I guess at the different parts when they were, like, George Jefferson was dancing. This is the perfect song for that. It just gave me that kind of vibe. The next tune, number 3, is A Change Is Going to Come. That is initially a cover that Baby Huey did, which is a Sam Cooke cover. Rest in peace to Sam Cooke. I thought it was pretty good. I would just like to, I would have liked to know what was his reason for doing that cover. It's just interesting to me, but it was pretty good. Number 4 is Mighty Mighty. I like Mighty Mighty. He is, his vocals are great in this song. He's talking in the beginning of a song to a little girl, and he's like telling her to repeat, saying Mighty Mighty, and I thought it was so cute. It was just like a real happy song. I don't know if that was his daughter or somebody at a show, but it was like the little girl sound cute and she sound happy to be even, seems like kind of like performing a little bit, even though we don't see any visuals, but I like it. Mighty Mighty was also produced by Curtis Mayfield. And then my ultimate favorite from this is Hard Times. I love that song. That song, to me, it was actually composed, songwriting, composer, and lyrics, Curtis Mayfield. We got a rest in peace to Curtis Mayfield. We got to shout out Curtis Mayfield as well. But let me tell you, like, Baby Huey, and the Living Legend, is phenomenal. Like, that band, like, killed it. Like, it sounds so hip hop. You like, wow. Like, I would like to know from Curtis Mayfield as well as Baby Huey, where did they come up with the concept of like putting the arrangements together? Especially, yeah, Curtis Mayfield, because he did arranging and stuff. He wrote it. Like, where did he come up with that? Like, what was the inspiration behind that? Because even though I like talking about sampling, so many people have sampled this tune. It's just a classic tune that definitely screams also hip hop as well as R&B and funk and all of that. So that is my super favorite. Next tune, number 6, is California Dreamin'. I love the flute in this. Whoever's playing the flute is beautiful. This was written by John Phillips and Michelle Phillips. I don't know if that's a couple, brother, sister, but nevertheless, it's really dope. Number 7, it's called Running. Sounds like Lollapalooza music. It sounds like something they would, like if Baby Huey was performing now at Lollapalooza, this is what it sounds like. It screams that. Number 8, One Dragon, Two Dragon. That's produced or written by Jay Ramsey. It sounds like it could be put in different movies. I like that. Number 9 is Little Linda Turn On. It's an instrumental. The horns in number 9, Little Linda Turn On instrumentals are epic. Them horns is everything. It screams hip hop funk to me. Number 10, Running. This is the instrumental. This was also produced by Curtis Mayfield. Also, once again, Hard Times, but without Baby Huey's vocals, instrumental. It just sounds amazing. It sounds like really good driving music. Like, you can't go wrong, especially if you're a hip hop head and you just like good music in general. Number 12, You Make Me So Very Happy. Let me tell you, You Make Me So Very Happy is here, and I'm gonna tell you something. I was like, wow, that is a nice title to put on a project, because nowadays you don't hear titles like that on albums. You don't hear it really that much on R&B. You definitely don't hear it on hip hop at times. And I was like, wow, You Make Me So Very Happy. That's just wonderful. A lot of strong horn playing in this instrumental of You Make Me So Very Happy. Also, number 13, Mama Get Yourself Together. This is instrumental as well. I like. And then 14, Turn On To Me. And then 15, Mighty Mighty. It's I think, yeah, instrumental, Curtis Mayfield. And then number 16 is Aquarius. So first of all, I want to shout out all the writers of this project. We know Curtis Mayfield is phenomenal. He's a legend. But then you have Michael Johnson, Rami, Sam Cooke, Curtis Mayfield, John Phillips and Michelle Phillips. Who else? Yeah, that's it. Those are the writers. So overall, this is a phenomenal project. It is sad to me that this artist is no longer with us and died pretty young, 26 like I said. However, this is legend. He's a legend. He's a legend. And I was definitely looking forward to doing this vinyl review because you want to get the word out. Like, this is some really good music on a whole nother level. Also, I want to point out with my favorite tune on here, which is Hard Times. It's like, you play that tune now. I keep saying this, but when you I'm seeing a lot of artists when I research from back in the day, they will talk about different topics, and you play those same tunes now, it's so relatable. Because let me tell you, we're living in hard times right now. I think I'm about to be 49 by September 24th, and this is the most hardest I've seen it as far as people living, and they're just like upset, complaining, not happy, moving out the country and all of that. And if you hear hard times, he's like, hard times in this crazy world. And you would think somebody that came out with that in the 70s, you would think somehow it wouldn't be like that anymore, but unfortunately it is. So to me, genius artist. Definitely, I'm happy to own this. This was not cheap, but I appreciate the fact that they were able to do a limited edition release. And this is my vinyl review to you. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's part of my 7-day birthday edition, vinyl review birthday edition. Yes. So if you want to check out, if you don't know who this artist is, the project is called The Baby Huey Story, The Living Legend. And let me tell you, this is a perfect title because he is a living legend. But anyway, guys, I hope you like this vinyl review. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you love the tune called Hard Times. Like, I love that tune, you know, because it's just phenomenal. It's definitely R&B, funk, hip-hop, it's all of that. And let me know what tunes, if you listen to this, if you have the vinyl, let me know your thoughts on this album and if you like it. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. I will see you on the next birthday edition vinyl review. This is number 3, Baby Huey, The Babysitters, and this is The Living Legend. Peace, and this is Iveriani.